Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Got my coffee in my mug that I can't read the writing because I don't have my glasses on. Isn't that terrible? My eyes are getting worse. Okay, slow down and enjoy life. I should remember that. That's why I bought this mug, because I loved the greeting. I got this one in New Orleans when we went there for a backstage. And it doesn't scream New Orleans, but you know, the message really spoke to my heart, right? We need to slow down and enjoy the little things, right? Because the little things are actually really big things, right? And today I woke up to a notification from Facebook that I hit 3,500 followers, and I was like blown away. I just want to say a huge shout out to you all for coming back and following me and watching me and supporting me here. And you know, I meant what I said in my post. I couldn't do this without you. And I was thinking about it. I just got home from driving my daughter to school, and I was thinking about everything. And it's like, honestly, I call this my COVID silver lining, right? I don't know if you guys know my story. I won't spend too much time talking about it. But during COVID, I was so, you know, we all went through that period where we got down because we couldn't be with one another, right? And I couldn't be with my live people to do my classes. So I had to pivot and change my business and like go online, right? And it's been like a blessing, a true blessing to me. And one of my mentor, Rhonda Wade, I trained with her, and she has a very, I don't know if you're spiritual or if you're religious or whatever you believe in, but one thing she said to me, you know, is to be true to yourself and to follow your why. And I actually do believe in prayer, and I pray that when I go live every day, that I touch someone, that I can reach someone, and that I bring something to someone. And so COVID taught me that being able to be here in my room, I'm not truly alone. The minute I press go live, I can share Stampin' Up! With people. And I love it so much that why should I be here and just like keep it to myself, right? So that's my little story I want to share with you today. Thank you all for joining me. Last night we had our card class on Zoom, my card club, my technique club. And today I'm teaching that class in person twice. I'm teaching it at 11 at Boston Pizza, and I go back again tonight at 6. So it's going to be a busy day for me, but I did not want to skip my video, of course, right? So here I am. I have another card to share with you using cottage gingham. And the layout of this one I got from a card I saw on Pinterest. And I'm super excited to share this one with you because it has some paper that is absolutely gorgeous, and it's on sale for, I think it's $9.90. Like, unbelievable, this package of paper. You need it in your life. And just a real quick reminder, tomorrow, so actually midnight tonight, Thursday, is free shipping, right? Just for one day. But your order has to be a minimum of $100. And then you will get free shipping. Like, free shipping is huge, right? So I think you should grab the cottage wreaths. The gingham cottage suite is amazing. And the cottage wreath stamp set and the matching dies are amazing. The plaid paper on I'm looking down at my catalog, page 59, is on sale 40% off. And this paper I'm going to show you today is on sale 40% off. So, and it's available. I checked it this morning when I poured my coffee. I logged on. I'm like, I can't show them stuff that's not available if it's sold out, right? Yeah, I have to show you things that are current. All right, let's flip the camera and get started because I've got to get to my class at Boston Pizza by 11. So not that I'd be here till 11, but still, I still have to pack my bag and stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much. I read some comments up here. Someone had asked their husband about mummering. Good morning, Rose. Cindy says, my hubby and I watched the mummering video. Hubby's from Nova Scotia, and he had heard about mummering. Yes, yes, but he didn't know how it went. Now he does. Yes, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Now, I live in Calgary. There's no way I'm dressing up as a mummer and going to knock on my neighbor's doors. Just ain't going to happen in a big city. But if I were to go home for Christmas, I definitely would do that because that would really throw a wrench into things when people from away, like people who have moved away, go back home. Wouldn't that be fun to just surprise everybody and show up in my small town dressed, my husband and I dressed as mummers? Oh my God. I got to talk to Kev about that. We don't normally go home for Christmas because the roads, the weather. I don't know how to
respond to that.
Did you guys hear that? That was Siri. She's like, I don't know how to respond to that. She's listening. My watch is listening to me. They're all the devices are listening, right? So anyway, that's just the food for thought. My dad would be so excited too if we showed up, and so would Kev's parents if we just showed up in Newfoundland for Christmas without announcing it. Thank you guys for all your kind words and for coming back. You're stirring another batch of caramels. Oh, vanilla caramels. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, please send one to me virtually through the screen. I'd love to taste them. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to flip the camera and point you down at my work surface. Here we go. Everybody's watching me? Okay, no pressure, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's my work surface. Here is the catalog. And what I am showing you today is on page 58 and 59. It's the Gingham Cottage suite. The whole suite is going. The bundle price is staying, but the bundle price is going. Okay, so what that means is if you want to get this 10% off, you have to get it before January 5th. Okay, so you can get this now. It is amazing. Get it tomorrow with free shipping. Cottage wreaths, and then the dies that go with it are out of this world. Look at all the dies you get. Set of 22 dies for the country wreath dies. There's 2 dies that are standalone. 2 of the other dies coordinate with the wreaths in the stamp set. I was showing this. We used this one last night on my Zoom class for my technique club. So this one and this one, they each have their own die, and then you have these ones that stand alone. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for joining me. What else? There's a spider. You can make this into a Halloween card if you wanted to. It could be a grateful card, Merry Christmas card. I love this greeting. Some people just make life better. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, such a nice one. Okay, so we're going to play with some paper. This one down here is the Gingham Cottage 12 by 12. It's on sale, 40% off in Canada, $24.60. Amazing paper. I made my card yesterday with that one. In case you were watching me, you saw me make this one, although I had a little accident and I squished my holly berries because I didn't let them dry. But this is one I made afterwards, and I forgot to do the white sponging of the white ink, but that's okay. Today we're going to make a different card, and we're going to use some paper, some designer series paper that is leaving. Now let me bring that package of paper in. I've got it here, and it is called Splendid Day. Have you guys seen this paper? Oh my gosh, it is out of this world. I cannot believe it's only $9.90 for this package. Hi, Gail. Thank you for joining me. Look at the shine, and I have used this paper so much. I've got pieces here, but of course you have to hold on to all of it, right? So one side is your regular designs, and the other side has the shine. So you want to grab some of this paper. It's only available while supplies last, so it could be gone before you know it. Look at this one with the, excuse me, it's like mint macaron with white embossing. I'm going to play with this pattern here today. Love this paper. So, can you see the shine? Can you see it on the lights? I think so. I don't know what's happening, but you keep blanking out to a green screen. Oh, okay. Is that happening to anyone else? I don't know what's going on there. It could be your connection. I'm not sure, guys. Strange things happen. If you have these issues, you can always go out and come back. That seems to like reset everything and see if that can help you. I'm not sure how to help you technically. It could be a technical problem. It could be your connection, your Wi-Fi connection, perhaps. I'm not really sure. Okay. See all the paper? Video's fine for Polly. Okay. Thank you, Polly, for commenting. Okay. So I have bought several packages of this and I love it so much. I think I might even have to get one more pack. Okay. We're going to get started. And we're going to start with a card base, thick basic white. Love, love, love thick basic white for a card. Someone made crackers with that. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Yes, stunning. So get that cracker die tomorrow too with free shipping because that's an expensive one. The cracker die is in the annual catalog, so you need that one. for Christmas, and I've seen other treat containers made with it too, not just Christmas crackers. Are you getting a green screen? I don't know, guys, what's going on. Strange things. Okay, so I'm going to reinforce. I'm just going to keep on going, and hopefully those of you that are having issues can come back, can leave and come back. And yeah, if it's a connect, yeah, Joy says it's a connection issue. It's happened before. So leave, refresh, maybe turn off your phone, turn off your computer, come back, and hopefully it'll, fingers crossed, it will be okay. So I have a piece of that beautiful shiny paper here, and it measures 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to layer that right onto my card front. Wow. Trouble in Facebook land today for people. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope that the replay will be okay. I'm just going to keep on going. Hopefully it'll be fine. I can get through this. So there's my background layer, that beautiful shine. And I really like the white cardstock because it makes the florals, the leaves pop out even more. So I'll put that off to the side. Then I went and I used my stitch rectangles, and my poor package, look how messy it is. I need to tidy that up. I cut this one. This one measures about 3 by 4 1/2. Okay, so we're going to use that as a layer. Then I also cut another piece, yet another piece here that measures, let me measure this one for you, 4 by 2 3/4. And I'm going to layer that on top of here. So it's almost like we're doing like a double layer card. Okay, so this is going to go on to my stitched rectangle. These stitch rectangles, I use them all the time, all the time. They're so fun. Okay, so layer this right here like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. I'm going to use dimensionals. This is going to get popped up this layer. So let's put 4 dimensionals on. And I still see people viewing, and I still see that I'm live. So hopefully we're going to be okay to keep going. Okay, so this is going to go on right on top. I'm just going to center it. So we've got layers upon layers here. And that is not, okay, get a little bit of wiggle room with that glue. Look at that. I'm going to save it. I want to layer this and make sure it's even, because that will drive me crazy if that's not even, right? Okay, so there we have the base. Oh my gosh, it's just so shiny. I mean, that's pretty just by itself. You could just put a greeting down here and be good to go, right? Like let the designer series paper shine. But we're going to do some more stuff. We're going to bring in our die cuts, and we're going to do some die cutting. I'm going to use my mini boss. So let me share with you what I'm going to be cutting out here. I'm going to cut out this piece here is my die cut for one of the wreaths. So let me grab a piece of basic white. I'm going to put that down and put my cardstock on top. And what else do I need? Oh, I have old olive here, and I'm going to cut 4 leaves. So let's put a piece of old olive on my platform. And your set of dies, you get so many dies. And these ones right here, so we need 4. I need all 4 of them. Love it when they give us multiple dies. So let's just put 2 there, and I'll use another piece of cardstock. Okay, and we'll put the other 2. And what else do I need? Oh, the wreath die, or the bow die. There's a bow. I'm going to cut that bow using fresh freesia. Okay, so we've got fresh freesia here. Let's see if I can fit all of this on. Ooh, I'm using up a lot of real estate on this platform. Let's see. Can I do it? Can I do it? I think so. Okay, let's put the top on and say a little prayer. Hail Mary, full of grace. Please don't let anything move. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so we're going to just open up our little mini boss. You guys, there's a mini boss coming. That is a beautiful, beautiful blue color. And if you are not a demonstrator, oh my gosh, you need to sign up during Celebration, because you're going to be able to get that. Actually, you can sign up now, and you're going to be able to buy it as soon as it's in stock. I can't wait to get the message from Stampin' Up! that blue mini boss is in stock, because I'm definitely getting one for myself. All right, I'm just making sure everything's all good to go. Nothing's moving. Hold my breath. Say a little prayer. Here we go. Come on. Whoops. sometimes it needs a little, whoops. No, we don't need issues today. Come on. Come on. Maybe I got too much on here and it's not all lined up properly. So it needs to hit the rollers with an even edge here. So let's see. We'll do it again. Why is that not going through? That is not good. I think I got too much. Let's take off the wreath and let's do the little ones. We'll have to do it one more time. This is real life crafting here. Sometimes, I mean, I love my gray platform. Since I switched to the gray platform, I haven't had too many issues with things going through. Yeah, look at that. See, I had too much on the end. Okay, there's a learning experience right there. I tried to get too much on here. Oh, and my bow shifted. Darn, look at that. Okay, that's okay because we got to do the wreath anyway. So let's swipe our leaves off over here onto my silicone mat. Getting those off here. And I learned my lesson about losing dies, so it's worth the extra second it takes to grab your little leaves and put them back onto your sticky mat. Let's put these back on. Whoops. Don't like that sound, that bouncy sound when they hit stuff. It's not a good sound. All right, so we've got everything onto the sticky bits. And now we're gonna do the leaf, the wreath. Okay, gray plate, clear plate. Let's put the wreath on top. You can do it both ways. Put the wreath on top and we'll put the bow on top. There we go. Okay, make sure it's even and we're rolling through. Yep, it's going no problem. Okay, we're done with our mini machine. Let's move this off to the side. Let's grab our dies, put them back. And let's see what we've got left. We've got our wreath die cut. And we've got our bow. Okay. All right, we're in business. Put all my scraps away. And I'm going to bring in a silicone mat. I have a couple of things already cut on here. And so let's move there's our bow. We've got our leaves. I'm going to flip these over because then I'm going to be ready. So when I start to glue stuff, it'll be ready for me. Let's flip these over. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put glue on these green leaves right now because what I found in my experience is when you're working with a liquid glue, you can put your glue on and let it sit for a second or even a couple of minutes, and it's better. It's less messy. When you go to pick it up, it's not going to be all over your hands. So I'm going to leave those leaves with the glue on them, and I'm going to put a little dab right in the center of my bow, just like that. So now I want to do, this banner is not in the Cottage Wreath dies. This banner came from the Simply, I always forget the name of that, the Simply, oh, those dies, you know, with the circle and the rectangles, or the circles and the squares, Simply Beautiful. It doesn't make sense to me, the name of those dies. It's these ones, which are also not very tidy right now. Stylish dies, stylish shapes dies, stylish shapes dies. Oh my gosh. How many times have you used these? Only like 1,000. I'm sure I've used them 1,000 times. Maybe not 1,000, but hundreds of times. Stylish shapes. Okay, so that's where this banner came from. So I've got one of those. This die cut here came from the set, and it has its own coordinating image right here. So because it's photopolymer, I went ahead and cut 2 of those out at one time. So we're going to stamp that one, and we're also going to stamp our wreath. So this wreath here, I'm going to give you some tips on stamping this. It goes with this one here with the little spiny, I'm calling it a spiny wreath. I don't know what else to call it. I've got it on a block here, and I'm going to stamp it with soft suede. So here we go. We're going to ink it up. And if you have trouble lining things up and you're like, which way does this go on that wreath? Here's some tips for you. So when you take a look at your stamp, there's usually some prominent part of the stamp that you can note to self, okay, I know where that part is. If I line that part up, then everything else should follow suit, right? So that's what I'm doing. On my die cut, do you see there's like this little skinny area right here? I'm calling that like a little peninsula, for lack of a better term. And on my stamp, there, and if I look and see right here on my stamp, can you guys see that? That's where I think that's the coordinating stamp that goes with that part. So let's hover over and take a look. So I'm not stamping, I'm just laying it over top, taking a look at all the branches and looking at that little peninsula. And I'm going to now lower down, and I think I've got all my branches where they're supposed to be. Let's see if I did. And then lift up. There we go. So there's our wreath. I got it in place. I'm happy with that. Now these little twigs, I'm going to stamp those in our coordinating fresh freesia color. So let's grab our stamp. And I love stamping on my photopolymer onto my die cuts because it makes it so easy. So here we go. We're just going to line this up, stamp straight down. There's one. I think I need to re-ink my fresh freesia pad. So I think over Christmas, I think I'm going to re-ink all my ink pads, get them all nice and juicy for the new year. A little New Year's gift to my ink pads. Okay, so there's my little sprigs. All right, so now we need to stamp our greeting. So this stamp set has a really nice hello, which I think is perfect for this one. I'm going to stamp hello onto my banner. I've got it here, and I'm going to stamp with soft suede. So what I want to do, I'm going to snip this, and I could probably snip it right now. Let's just snip this in half so you could actually have enough to do 2 cards. So I'll snip that in half, and I'll hold on to this one for later to do another card. Okay, so we're going to just stamp hello on here. And there we have all of our fun parts to put this together. So what am I going to do now? So these here, and you can use any part of the wreath. Let's see, I'm going to turn it this way. And that way. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to pick up these leaves. Now see how I just touched the top and I don't have glue on my fingers? It's because I allowed it a little bit of drying time, but the minute that touches cardstock, it's going to be stuck. So I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to put 2 on each side. If you don't have time to wait for your glue to dry partially, you could still pick it up with your take your pick tool. It's no big deal. But I just want to share that little tip with you about letting your liquid glue dry, and it's such a time saver and a mess saver. So then I'm going to put the bow right in the middle, just adding that little bit of green accent there. And then my bow, because I only put glue on the middle of the bow, I can fluff it up a little bit. So they give you a little closer look. So there's my wreath. And then, oh, I forgot to put these parts in. Can I squish them in? Yes, I can. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to put these. These were supposed to go on first, and then I just got a little excited. Put them on, and then the green over top. So we could do that, but you just squish them in there. And I didn't give myself any time to put glue, so let's just like lift them up, put a little glue underneath. No big deal. And over here, a little glue underneath. All right, so now I have a single wreath image. I can take that and flip it over. And I'm going to use some dimensionals. I've got big dimensionals on my desk, and I have some mini dimensionals. Love the mini dimensionals, but I wonder if I need any, because now that this wreath is all put together, it's quite thick. So we've got big parts where we can put our dimensionals. So that one will fit there. I think a big one will fit there. I probably just need one little one, and you can use your take your pick tool. The mini dimensionals, I actually like poke them from the top and get them onto my take your pick tool, and then you can really put them exactly where you want them. All right, so there's that. And now my hello, I'm going to use a big dimensional on there because that fits. And now let me put this off to the side. I have one more thing. It's all about the layers, you guys. I have one more layer. I cut this piece of basic white, and it measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I ran it through the 3D Hive embossing folder. It just adds a little bit of texture. And then I thought, oh, I need to put some fresh freesia on here. So I've got my fresh freesia ink, and I got a little sponge with my cardstock on there so I know what color it is. I'm going to dip into my ink pad. I'm just going to kind of brush on the top and add a little bit of that soft fresh freesia color and see how this looks. Makes it look nice and soft and adds such nice dimension. Okay, so there's my layer. So now I'm going to bring back my card and we're going to put this together. So this is going to go on with liquid glue. And you can use quite a bit of liquid glue because this is embossed, right? So you've got all those bumps. You definitely want to get a nice bit of glue on there so that it'll stick. And I'm going offset. I'm going off of the edge just a little bit there. Then my wreath is going to sit right here, and I'm going to try and center it best I can. I'm actually going to turn it so that my bow is just kind of on an angle like that. And then I'm going to take my little banner and I'm just going to tuck it under the side so it's coming in from the side. Let's see, maybe like so. There we go. So we've got it just like that. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I just love it. And then you can fluff up your bow, and you know, you can add more bling if you wanted to. One of the things we played with last night was the pearlized enamel effects, and they come in. This is in the same suite with the cottage gingham. The cottage gingham suite, and we have red, we have black, and we have white. So you know, you could take this and you could do some little dots on the edges. I think it's enough. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk, like yesterday, squishing those dots. But you do need to let them dry, right? So there's that card for today. Now the inside, so it's a hello. Now the inside is basic white. So if we bring back our stamp set, we could stamp this one on the inside. Some people may just make life better. Let's stamp that one. I like that. So you could just send this as a nice little I'm thinking of you card. You make life better. Love this. So I'm going to stamp with fresh freesia. Why not, right? Let's stamp that right in the center like that. And then if you wanted to, you can add some accents to the corner down here. Ooh, we could stamp the bow. There is, so remember yesterday I was wondering, did the bow die? I figured out the answer to my question, so I have to share that with you. So there's a bow, and there's this bow die that I used, and then there's another bow die that I didn't realize yesterday. This is the bow die, you guys, that coordinates with the stamp, okay? So that's the answer to my question yesterday. This one is just a standalone die. This one coordinates with the stamp. So there we have that. What else? Okay, so what can we do? I feel like I should do something on the inside. So I'm going to stamp the bow, and I'm going to stamp this sprig. So let's stamp the sprig with a little bit of soft suede. I'm just going to stamp off on my grid paper and just get a lighter image. And then let's grab a block, and we can stamp the bow right next to it here. Yeah, I'm just looking at the other stamps. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. We'll do a nice fresh freesia bow and see what this stamped image looks like. There we go. And you know what? There's even the little dots. Oh, I love it. So I used these as holly berries yesterday, but let's see what they look like if we just take them and just add a little bit of a center to the bow. Just makes it pop a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that. I could keep going forever. So let's fluff up the bow and take a look at the front again. What do you think? Do you like this paper? Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it's on sale. Like, and it's still available. Like, you have to put this in your order tomorrow when you're getting your free shipping. So you need this paper. You need the Cottage Wreath bundle. It is 10%, and then it is staying, so it'll be around for a while. You'll be in envy of other people who purchased it before January 5th and saved 10%, right? So I hope you guys like my card today. And don't forget to add the 3D Hive embossing folder. It adds such great texture and dimension to your card. And let me just flip you around here. Thank you all for your comments. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, Corrine, or Connie, sorry. Can't see without my glasses. Yes, the replay will be here, and I will upload this video over onto my YouTube channel. If you're looking for me on YouTube, just look up my name, Rosemary Coleman, and you'll see my YouTube channel. And I'd love it if you subscribe and keep yourself updated with whenever I post videos. Thank you again. Have a fantastic day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.